Ooh, he's gonna punch you. Ooh, he sure is gonna punch you. Just you wait. Just you wait. He's gonna punch you. He's gonna punch you with the fire. Okay, I'm making a thumbnail and I had a thought. Fujimoto starts us off, our introduction to the world is to demonstrate that one of the worst possible actions, cannibalism, something that's pretty universally reviled. If you take a list of all the things that people in almost every society generally will find disgusting, cannibalism is on the list. Fujimoto starts our story by demonstrating that that worst of things can be justified under the proper circumstances. Then we enter into a world where everyone has their own justification for their own horrible evil. And the only thing they really need to back that justification up isn't truth or justice or correctness. It is simply power. Gambled, granted by nothing. Seemingly entirely random power. And it's demonstrably true that the people who gain said power are not gaining that power because they're good. The first blessed that we really hear about is the Ice Queen, and she's the big bad, supposedly. And that great evil justifies all of Doma's evil, all of the king he works for's evil, all of it. So long as you have a justification, anything becomes fair game. And we demonstrate that starting from page 1, chapter 1, cannibalism. That's brilliant. It's brilliant. Once upon a time, in a cold, barren world, there was a boy named Agni. Everything was pretty bad and dark and bleak and desolate. But as long as he had his little sister, it seemed like it would all be all right. They could be cozy little bundles of sweaters together. And they'd survive, despite the cold, because at least, even though everything sucks, they have each other. Well, that's a problem. Well, at least he can sort of keep on keeping on. Everything will be fine. He's still got, he's got the village who need him. That's all still important. So he's still got a purpose, even if he doesn't have. That's a problem. Well, at least, even if he doesn't have a sister or a purpose or any friends or anybody around, at least he's got his health and well-being. I mean, he regenerates. So, essentially, he can never get sick, never fall apart, never die. He can, however, feel pain. And now he's on fire forever with no hope. No hope of any recourse. So he's lost the sister that was worth caring about? Nope. The people who was worth caring about? Nope. The traditions and existence and society and community that was worth caring about? Nope. And all he has now is the pain. So what do you live for? Revenge? What the fuck else? This is Fire Punch. This All this shit, this is fire punch, and this finger is actually straight up to the sky. Cause fuck you, you asshole, you son of a fucking bitch, you lit me on fire forever. And now I'm on fire forever. So, middle fingers up, punch all the bad guys with the fire. Yes? Yes. That is the messiest, shittiest drawing that I've done in a while, and I'm totally fine with it. I think it works perfectly for the feelings. the unnameable set of thoughts and feelings that I have about this whole thing. From starting on the cannibalism thing, straight through to the fastest escalation. Well, second fastest escalation. I did just read Goodbye Aryan. I think that takes the cake. It's like page 3 that we get the oomph there. Agni's on fire. He has just, intentionally or not, rescued a girl who I think is going to be a character, and I look forward to it. He has been burning for about a decade. He hasn't been enjoying himself, but he has gotten really resilient. So, I wanted to do something stupid here at the beginning, because, you know, this is the channel that you're watching. This is a Bic lighter. Ah! Fuck! Ah! Yep. Did I actually burn myself? Nah. Not quite. I can't really make myself burn myself. That still stung like a bitch. Why? Pain is real. You can't deny yours. I can't deny mine. And fire is a pretty pure source of it. In terms of conscious choice of pain, with everything I can do steeled, as a pretty resilient person, I'd say. I think I've got some willpower. I'm able to hold my finger in that fire less than a second. Really short period of time, in terms of conscious endurance. I have a couple of takeaways. One, the degree of fire and pain that Fujimoto has described with Agni's story is incomprehensible to any of us. We get 4 pages of that does a pretty darn good job. We can start to wrap our heads around that, to relate it to other pain experiences that we've had, and then recognize that, like being totally overwhelmed by a sensation, it's probably worse. But truly, it's indescribable. Insufferable. Impossible. Incomprehensible pain. The second takeaway that I have from that little experience, I've talked a lot on this channel in multiple places, whether it's Poon Poon or Mushoku Tensei or Cyberpunk Edgerunners, about the need for suffering and for pain, and the way that you can choose to orient yourself toward or away from or in the light of it. It's gonna exist. It exists. You can't deny its existence. Pain is there. How do you orient yourself in relation to it? And my answer has always been, well, towards about as much as you can handle, because that way lies good things if you're properly oriented, and then you can orient yourself toward those good things through the pain, and that makes the pain bearable, which you're going to experience regardless, and it gets you the good things, which is pretty great. Wrinkle. What about pain that you don't have the ability to control? That is, you don't have a choice. You're experiencing it regardless. It doesn't lead to anything beneficial, as far as you can tell. It's just the way it is now. You're just on fire now. Your friend is not your friend anymore. Your parents are just abusive. Your lover is a monster. Your job has thrown you out. Whatever it is, your world has gone bad and you're now suffering and you're under the thumb of awful people and you're in pain, literally, whatever it is, you don't have a choice. You're stuck. Well, that sort of takes a lot of the willpower-filled, positivist, just orient yourself toward it, man, thing. It takes a lot of the wind out of those sails, because, well, that would be great if I were choosing this, but I'm not. And also, I can't bear this, and if I could choose to pull away from it, I would. So, there's a huge difference between holding a flame here and going, I choose to put my finger in the fire. Ah, fuck. I can pull away when I want. Versus, say I was strapped down and somebody held the lighter to me and I couldn't move away. And it was just being inflicted on me. By malice or by circumstance, it's relevant, but in this case it doesn't matter much. No choice. Problem. When you make the choice to experience the pain for a purpose, you give the pain value. When you're experiencing pain with no purpose, it doesn't have any value. You're not getting anything from it. And only retroactively can you experience it in reverse, looking back at that painful experience and see it as something of value for you. To me, this recolors a book that I read relatively recently, Davy Goggerboy's bestseller, Can't Hurt Me, where he details his pretty terrible, abused upbringing and how he, after the fact, was able to turn his difficult experiences into the source of his strength. Able to look back at that and say, well, if I was able to push through and make through all these things, I can make it through this. And then every time he would make it through a new thing, he'd pile that on. He started to change his orientation toward the new activities that he was taking on. Giant ultramarathons and Navy SEAL training camp and difficult physical and emotional and mental and psychological experiences that he was choosing. But the fundamental thing that he was always trying to do was overcome the experiences in his childhood that he was never able to choose, to recolor them as the source of his strength. And he was capable of doing that, but that didn't help him while he was in pain. You see where the problem is? Because I see a problem here. My strategies, primarily, are oriented toward people who are currently in pain. And assisting them, hopefully, and myself, because I'm in pain all the time. I'm a suffering, anxious little guy, all right? Welcome to my world. My strategies and my desire is to produce strategies that are helpful for the people who are currently presently in pain right now. Not to be able to look back at their past traumas and reevaluate them in a manner that allows them to experience less pain in the future, although that's great. I want the ability to orient yourself toward pain that you're currently experiencing right now, and we run into a distinct problem in actually taking on pain consciously versus unconsciously. Because you can handle more pain than you can force yourself to take on. And that pain, once you get older and overcome it, or just scar over or whatever, can become a tool in your arsenal and a powerful foundation of your strength. But that doesn't help you when you weren't able to choose away from it. It ends up being a wrinkly, fucked mess, and it's exactly what Fujimoto has poked at. No matter how you philosophize about your ability to orient towards suffering or your ability to ignore it, if you were just lit on fire against your will, you wouldn't have much choice in the matter. You'd just be in pain all the time. And that's actually probably the way a lot of people experience reality. Okay, here you are, you're born into reality, you've got parents that don't understand the world very well, and so they don't train you to understand the world very well. And when I say understand the world very well, I mean, demonstrate to you that this is a harsh place that's also full of joy and love. But it's a really harsh place, and there is difficulty and suffering here. So if you don't get that basic understanding, you come into the world and you get really confused because all the stories people tell you about the way things are aren't the way things are, like at all. And everybody seems to be lying because they're all suffering a bunch, but then they act happy? Weird. Okay. You have no clue what's going on around you. And welcome to the suffering. Now you have to pay rent, buy food, work. And work is suffering. Work is difficulty. Work is pushing yourself to do things that you don't want to do in order to enable your own survival. Suddenly you're on fire at some level or another, and you don't understand why. Or you're a kid born into an abusive household, and you're on fire from the age of 0. And there's just pain around you, and you don't know what it means. You're just steeped in it. You grew up in it. It's part of your tradition, your lifestyle. You wake up in the morning, and your parents are fighting and yelling at you, and that's just the way it is. And you go to school, and that's a respite from it, and you end up in this psychological cycle of insanity. But you're not able to choose to orient toward that. You're not able to even wrap your head around what's happening. You might not even realize that that experience is constant pain. It's just normal. So maybe the push through the fire thing just doesn't work, huh? But it works in some circumstances. It's really necessary. I don't know. Agni was a good boy who tried to use his innate talents to protect the people he cared about, keep his sister away from the worst of the suffering that he knew was part and parcel to their reality, and overcome the pervasive cold and death, stagnation and entropy of the world he lives in. And then somebody comes by, and out of ignorance and malice, intertwined, lights his world on fire, and builds his own worst enemy. Let's go slay some kings. Let's go kill an ice queen. Let's go find out just how much more fucked this world is than we even know now. I'm excited for part 2 of Fire Punch. I hope you're excited too. I hope it's I don't know what I hope for, man. I don't know what I hope for. I don't hope for good things, because if I were to hope for good things, then only bad things would happen immediately afterward. That's no good. Fire Punch! Why? Why? The flame-covered man. Fire Punch! Without firewood, the fire will go out. People are like fire. Without fuel, we can't live. You too, Agni, Luna. Are you cold? I'm not. Good. You two are what fuels me. So please, no matter what, never die. Who's this? Mom and Dad? Before. Shackles? I'm cold. Oh, right. This is reality now. The fire's going out. If it does, we'll freeze to death. Those blessed will be the only ones who don't die. I know. Okay, this is something we haven't seen. This is before they came to the village. We're running low on dried goods. Hey, Goba, chop me some wood. No! I don't want to anymore! Brother, help! Stop it. Hey, you jerks, you only have to cut off my arm! So they are using them as firewood, huh? That's what it seems to be. Shunk. Oh, God, you missed! Ow! It hurts! You idiot, cut it in one go. I'm trying to. My hands are cold. Stop it! Luna! You got a lot more cut off of you, brother. I'm completely fine. It doesn't hurt at all. Those guys are crazy. Moving into our house like they own it, and turning Mom and Dad into fuel. Oh. Wow. The fire will go out, though. But if the fire goes out, we'll die. So yeah, chop up the kids. Chop them up. Otherwise, we're all gonna die. God. God damn. As firewood, everyone trusts us. They probably don't even see us as people anymore. Since we regenerate, they can cut us and we'll regrow, but it still hurts a lot. It's all the Ice Witch's fault again. This same deflection to the broad systemic issues, as though it's not the fault of the fucking humans who are chopping you up. It's both though, right? It's both though, right? You can be furious at both. And you should be furious at both. When you come across something, okay, so like, let's say you came across a lynching. Just to take the most awful example, because that's a Fujimotoism, alright? You came across a lynching. Which one do you rail about? The racist systems that allow such things to happen, or the individual racists who have strung the man up and killed him? Both. Both. It can be both. It can be both. It can all be wrong, and also they can individually be wrong. It's all the Ice Witch's fault. Nah, it's a lot the Ice Witch's fault, but it's also the fault of those assholes over there who would rather kill you than die themselves. We get this in the very beginning. Just like we demonstrate that the worst thing can be justified in the proper circumstances, which colors this, of course, we also demonstrate with Old Man What's-His-Face that you have the choice to refuse. You can. It just means you're gonna die, and nobody takes that route. Unless they're old and decrepit and stupid. So that's our framing, right? The actually moral action is probably to do that. I give up. Fuck it. Fuck this. I'm not gonna eat the kids. I'm not eating the kids. But, damn. If only she hadn't made the world so cold, it could still be warm, and the people would be nice to each other. Sorry, love. I live in the warm world right now. People aren't that nice to each other. They are not, however, well, that's not true. I was going to say they're not mostly chopping each other up for firewood, but that's not true. You got to take a couple steps of metaphor to get there, but it's still exactly true. Slurping the life essence out of the populace in exchange for profit and survival. Yeah. No, yeah, yep. No, they're not chopping each other. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Shit. Shit. And hell, if we don't, then only those stupid kids will survive. That's no good. God. It's all the cold's fault that we have to go through this. Clutch. What do you want? It's late. Shut. He's not here for firewood. My first and immediate guess is rape. I feel bad for that, but that is immediately my first guess. And my second and immediate guess is that this is where they free themselves. Like, maybe Agni rips his arms off to get out of the shackles in order to prevent his sister from getting raped. That might be what I would write. That would be nice and dark. That'd be nice and dark. Let's see. And then he's a murderer, and then he's a killer? Yeah, that'd be nice and dark. Let's see. Shut it, firewood. Zip. Brother. Suck it. Huh? What? Don't show that dirty thing to Luna. Yeah, that's what I thought it was gonna be. I'll kill you. Firewood, don't talk. Brother, no. Shut up. No. Stop it. Don't. No. I said shut up, firewood. Shut up. Firewood. Oi, one more word out of you, and I'll chop up that firewood and eat it. Then you'll never see your precious brother again. Got it? Well, answer me. Ugh. Agni. Yes, father? What fuels you? Hey, get it now? Stay quiet, and I won't hit you, see? He's gonna rip his own arms off. This is what you do. Yep. crunch. Keep it down. Ah! Spread your legs. Luna, close your eyes. I told you to keep your mouth shut, you stupid piece of fire. Here we get that really gestury quality. Everything's like in memory, it's gone more sketchy, less real, more like a half-remembered dream where the emotional moments are what passes through and everything else is sort of filtered out. That's dark. That's nice. That was a really compelling sequence. God, wow. Woofers. Luna, I gotta cut your arms and legs off. We're getting out of here. This is the last time you'll have to suffer. I'm sorry. So that's part of why he wouldn't let her chop her own off. What fuels me? Live. Fuck. There's a bridge guarded by soldiers from Behmord. They're weak to their vices. Men can't cross without bribing them with food or booze. Ladies with pussy. Once you cross the bridge, you'll be in Behmord territory. If you want to reach their HQ, the road will take you there. That's all we know. You saved us, so I wish I could tell you more. I didn't save you. Is that so? Regardless, we owe you our lives. We'll pray for your safe journey. I didn't save them. I just killed a guy I wanted to kill. Now, the man I've been wanting to kill. Okay, I love the frame of that guy's head inside his charred head. There's one brain cell rattling around in there, and it's on fire. I'm just gonna kill that guy. Fuck this. I don't want to save you. I don't want to help nobody. I just want to burn him to death. Please. That's great. That's great. Oh, it's lovely. We'll pray for your safe journey. And he stays separate from the people. What about the girl? Is that not going to play out the way that I thought it was? I guess not. Nope. There. Yo. What? Ow, ow. An arm. A dead arm. And I touched it. Wah! This is too much. Let's not look at it. Oh, my name's Sun. Is it now? Is it now? My favorite food's potatoes and sweets. Yeah, as you do. Like, okay. Right. I'm gonna go burn a dude to death. Bye. Hi. Can we be friends? Excuse me, I just burned this guy. I'm gonna go burn another guy. Yeah, let's be friends. I can come with. Do you like cupcakes? You know, I've always liked cupcakes. I haven't had a cupcake in 3 years, but once upon a time I had a cupcake. My name's Sun. My favorite food's potatoes and sweets. Huh? Don't follow me. Go away. You're God, aren't you? Huh? I prayed with all my heart to God, and you saved me. Therefore... Son, no. I'm not God. I have a name. It's Agni, and I didn't save you. Now quit following me. Mr. Agni! Don't get close to me. Why are you following me anyway? I don't have a home to go back to, and you're so warm. I'll turn into a popsicle. Oh, he's got an aura of warmth, right? I'll turn into a popsicle in this cold. Just don't touch him. You'll light on fire for... Oh. Oh, he's got Midas-ism as well. He can't touch things. Oh, that sucks, man. That sucks. Anything he touches is going to turn to fire. Unless he can warp the fire away from and then touch with his normal parts. Actually, I think that he probably could do that. I'll turn into a popsicle in this cold. And if that happens, I'll never be able to eat again. That's none of my concern. Just let me stay near you. Oh, I know. I'll give you a treasure if you let me stay with you. So she's going to do something that reminds him significantly of Luna. Also, Sun and Luna? Really? Like, reflections of each other? Okay. Here, it's sugar. You can take a lick on only the specialist of days. Aw, shoot. The wind ate it up. Ah, wait! Wait, Mr. Agnew! Oh, we are spotted! Got him. That's probably the guy who burned all our men. Hey, give me some water. Too hot. It's better cold. Sorry. Judging by the look of him, he's a flame type, blessed. He's naked, must run hot. The kid behind him, I want him alive. I wonder if Sun is actually a boy. Could be. I feel like female, but I don't know. We'll attack tonight, trail him until then, and inform the higher-ups, too. Well, classic issue here. He's a flame type, blessed. No, he isn't. He's just on fire. It's so fun. That's so fucking fun. Oh, that's great. That's great. Just a total, complete camouflage. That's so cool. You know, if we manage to kill him, we might just get ourselves a female slave. All of us? If we're getting anything, I'd like a boy around 9. Wow. Yep. Oh, left behind in the darkness, trudging forward alone. Don't worry about me. I don't mind this. Son. The priest says God has made known his plan for you. You are to leave our village and live elsewhere. That's his plan for me? Wow! God's watching me! Hi, God! Oh, shit. This is the Gurren Lagann village. It's like, son, you eat a lot. We need you to get the fuck out of here because we don't have enough food. You eat a lot. Yeah, that's what this is. Obviously, they're lying. It's to have fewer mouths to feed. There's not much left to eat here. Fewer mouths to feed? You're not very bright and you're small, so they don't want to waste any food on you. And even if you come crying home, there's no food to give you, son. Oh, that's pretty mean, don't you think? See ya, son. Good luck surviving out there. Don't die. If you die, it's all over. Thanks. Oh, Ni-chan. Atakai. There's a rundown house over there. Walk to it. Fuck off. All done. Can you light it for me with your fire? My flames are dangerous. Do it yourself. Okay. It worked! She's a blessed. Electric. A little bit of fire, huh? I'm a blessed, so I can make zappy electricity. Just a little, though. It's the one thing I have to offer. I can't do much else. I'm weak, so I was picked on the most in my village. They kicked me out. Didn't want another mouth to feed. Behmord will catch me in no time. Wait, what does didn't want another mouth to feed mean again? Anyway, oh yeah, thanks for saving me. So, I didn't save. I don't care what happens to you, but it'd make me sick to see you die in front of me. Oh, pup! I swear I won't die, because if I did, I'd forget. My brother, Sugar, Tinia, the priest, Granny Tua, Sugar, cocaine. I love them all, so I don't want to forget them. You said sugar twice. I love sugar. What do you love, Mr. Agnew? Stew. And meat. Meat. I'm leaving at sunrise. Don't follow me any. What was that? Falls over. If I'm not doing anything, the burning hurts even worse. Think. Distract yourself from the pain. That's it. This pain is whose fault? Doma's. It's Doma's. He killed Luna and did this to my body. I'll kill him. I swear it. No matter what, I'll kill him. Oh, yeah, so it gets worse when you're alone and not talking to anybody and have nothing to do. You know, when you can just wallow in it. Just him. Black, white, blood. Blam! Oh, this is oh shit, that's it. So in the midst of being racked by this pain, the squad walks up behind him and this guy with a silenced pistol, blam! And now we take the kid. What's that noise? Evening. Who are you? Ah! Mr. Agnew fell down! Even though he's dead, he's still burning. What do we do? Let's play with him until the flames die down. Ooh, I go first! Play? I'm next! This is no time to play. Why are you taking my clothes off? It's cold! Hold him down. Fuck! I'm burning! I'm burning! This isn't gonna end well for y'all. So, son is a boy. Okay. Ah! Ah! Gah! Kill him. Blah, 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 blah. Splush, splash. The pain's not as bad now. With every punch, and every bullet that passes through my body, it feels better. Ah! Ah! Stay back. You move and I'll kill him. He your kid? Little brother? Doesn't matter, because I'll splatter his brains. Mr. Agnew? Kill him if you want. He followed me of his own accord. He's of no relation to me. If you're going to kill me, then kill me. Mr. Agnew? Thank you again for saving me, but I want to live! If I die, then please live for me! And that reminds us of the pun. Boop. Fine, I will. I'll kill him right now. That what you want? Oh. Ow, you little shit. That hurt. Ooh. Snow? Whoa. Like an instant blizzard? What is that? If I die, then please live for me. Son! Where are you, son? Son, here's a sleeping bag, potatoes, and I put some sugar in the right-hand pocket. Sugar? Score! Eat it a little at a time. I'll do my best. Rather, even a bird brain like me could figure out all the different reasons the villagers wanted me to go. I'm the only one not affected by the plague. That's why I'll bear everyone's. It's a miracle. I'm still alive. A normal person would have died. I knew it. You really are a god, Mr. Agnew. It wasn't a miracle, just a coincidence. Coincidence, I was near where you got buried. Just coincidence. But I'm not hurt anywhere, so it's a miracle. It must be. Everyone else got the marks, except for me. I was safe. Son will be released from here. If he ever found out we were dying, he'd cry. And if he loses himself to the tears, he'll never survive in this world. Please don't tell Son about the plague. Oh, the layers. Oh, God. So you get brutally and horrifyingly kicked out of your own home, but really it's because they want to protect you, their one salvation and survivor, their pure child, from the plague that has consumed them all. So, wow. In the old days, sun meant the big star in the sky. He will be the flame that shines on everyone purely by existing, no matter where he is. He really did grow to live up to his name. I'm sure that boy will bring warmth to this world. I'll live and warm up this world. Stay away! Wait! Get the fucking back off! You know what it is? It's Puck and Berserk and Guts in so many ways. The whole ripping your arms off to get to the thing and save the person that you need to save from the thing is actually Guts Casca. Right? It's actually literally exactly Guts Casca, except Guts doesn't get there in time. Yeah. Yeah. Ha ha ha! Woo! Fujimoto is well steeped in the zeitgeist. Like, he knows so fucking well exactly what he's doing. That's why so many of these scenes do read as predictable. Like the guy coming in to rape his sister scene is pretty predictable. Not in a bad way. It's just, gosh. Somebody a little while ago in manga distilled down just the most horrible circumstance. Just as bad as you could get. There's the person that you care about. Here's you helpless. Here's somebody with actual power. and they're gonna rape him. That's about as bad as we can get. We use it, it gets used terribly in all sorts of places. It's used in Sword Art Online Season 2 to ill effect, as made famous by Digi's massive rant on the subject many, many moons ago. But when it's done well, and it's really, Fujimoto's done it really tight and compelling. Oh, that is some stuff, man. Oh, you feel that. God, golly. I'm hungry. This is my last potato. It's tasty as is, but it's even yummier when cooked. Shut up. Houses. Oh no, Mr. Agnew, I have to go pee. That place ought to do. Wait for me. I'll be done in a sec. Psst, 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 psst. Wow, I'm still nowhere near done. I'm peeing enough to last a lifetime. I get to live the rest of my life never peeing again. Psst, 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 psst. Mr. Agnew, I got it all out. It's like a mile away. Where'd he go? He left me. At this rate, I'll become a popsicle. The snow melted where he walked. All I gotta do is follow this. I'm a genius. Vrr. Uh-oh. Vrr. What's that? Is it the ice witch? I have to defeat her. Oops. Oof. Ah, Mr. Agnew! Ow. Vrr. Did you get separated from your parents? Huh? If you ball yourself up, out here, you'll freeze to death. I'll take you to your parents. Hop on. That's a woman! Vroom, 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 vroom. Oh man, so loud. What kind of machine is this? A motorbike. Nope. No, it isn't. No, it ain't. That's not what that is. No. In no way. Thanks for letting me on. I'm Sun. What's your name? Judah. Okay. Some interesting names we got here. That one goes biblical. So Agni goes mythological. Luna goes celestial, as does Sun. Judah is biblical. Doma, I don't even know. I think Japanese. I think intend actually so. Yeah. My favorite food is sugar. Yours? None. My special skill is that I can eat anything. You? None. Huh? Ah! It's Mr. Agnew. Mr. Agnew's easy to find because he's always on fire. Agnew. Mr. Agnew, why'd you leave me behind? Why'd you slash whoosh crash roll. What? Was that her? Did she do that? Yeah. Did you just teleport? Yeah. Is your sword on fire now? Or was it always like that? I don't know. What the fuck? Why'd you decapitate me? Whew. Slice. Doma's flames? Oh, she chopped her own arm off in order to prevent the flames from spreading. Drop that. Okay. So, regenerator, but also speed? Because that was utterly fast. Okay. And then knows Doman is part of the Behmord. Got him. Swip, chop. Wow. Well, this took a turn for the worse rather rapidly, didn't it? The enemy possesses the blessing of regeneration. He's been doused in Doma's flames, so be careful. Doma's flames? Keep shooting his head without rest. It'll delay his regeneration. Bring me some fireproof cloth from my room and make it quick. Yes, ma'am. Don't do anything to draw attention to yourself. If you're obedient and young, Behmord will want you. If you're a child, live until you reach adulthood. We caught a slave. I'll leave the rest to you. Well. Blam, 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 blam. Blam, blam. Nah. Oh, I mean, I have been wondering about that from the beginning. I mean, she was regenerative, right? He could have just assumed that she went out. Bro, whoa, 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 whoa. It's not actually Luna. It might actually be Luna. Oh, no, doggy. Mind if I smoke too? I've never seen fireproof cloth before. They're still antiques from the 6th generation. There's no environment for producing the real thing. That's a cheap knockoff I made. Domo's flames will burn through it in less than a day, so let's hurry back. Stashed and stored. Blam, blam! Blam, 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 blam! Green. Blam, blam, blam. Kayla, stop playing in the dirt. It's noon. It's time for prayer. Where were you? The field. Don't be late again. Welcome to Behmord. A technological citytopia, skyscraped, and massively heated, each one totally roofed off by airflow, HVAC. And then, out of the blocky skyscraper Tokyo aesthetic rise a few buildings with religious symbolism. Spires, bells. Churches indeed. Suffer the little children at a mass. Grown up eating at big mess hall tables. A fully industrialized, fully war-torn society. Whoa. Whoa, what an introduction, Fujimoto. Just a couple of frames. Just a couple of frames is all we need, huh? I'll get Doma. You guys keep shooting. And she just walks. Blam, blam. Is the head really still alive? The flames haven't gone out. He's alive. He killed our comrades, so why not kill him now? We've never come across anyone like him before, so I want to know more about him. Why is he still alive when he's covered with Doma's flames? Well, if he had your run-of-the-mill regenerative powers, he'd be dead with only his head left. He's an anomaly. I want to show him to Doma and see what he thinks. This Sig's damp. You mean we can't kill him? If we take our time, there are numerous ways to do it. There's no immortal blessed. When we're done with him, we'll kill him. Blam! 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 And she walks away. Blam! 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 And his fire burns away the cigarette. Live! Luna died. It's alive! A live bear! I've never seen one before. This will be your home starting today, and your place of business. If you try to escape, you'll be killed. See ya. Wait, what kind of job will we be doing in here? One guess! I get one guess. Oh no. It's the oldest profession, baby. You're female, and you're enslaved. You're gonna get raped every day. Yay! Be grateful. Hell if I know. I'm going to eat. Rattle, 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 rattle. This sucks. We're pets for men. I can't be a pet. I've got to get out of here. I'm gonna run away and save Mr. Agnew. Mr. Agnew saved me a bunch of times, so now I'm gonna get out of here and help him. Who's Mr. Agnew? God. Huh? I'll take this bear with me too, because he's cute. It's a dog. Dog? Their meat's good. Though, personally, I'm not a fan. I'm Neneto. And you? Me? I'm Sun. Huh. I'm Sun. No, my name is Sun. I'm 13. You? 13? I'm 13 years old. Oh, I'm 8. That means I'm your elder. Yeah? Okay then. You say you'll escape, but do you have a plan? I'm blessed, so... Blessed? I can make zappies come out, like zap, zap, zap. I'm gonna zap the next person and then run away. You shouldn't tell people about your blessing. Why not? I don't know what the norm is where you come from, but in Behmord, Depending on your blessing, you'll meet a fate worse than death. Worse than death? Like starvation? Anyway, I want to get out of here too. Let's do it. I'll help. We're going to get screwed by men we don't know, like this, and have babies, and feed them milk, and then lather, rinse, repeat. I don't want that kind of life. I'd rather die. Nenato, are you female? Oh, right. Also, he's not a girl. Sun's a boy, right? Fuck. Right. Golly. So my whole thing about you're female and gonna get raped to death. Incorrect. You're male and gonna get raped to death. Doesn't matter. They don't care. It's all about keeping the troops happy, ain't it? You don't want their babies either, right? How do humans have babies? Just listen. When the next guy lets his guard down, I'll give the signal. I'll stick my tongue out like this, then you zap him. We'll hit him and shock him till he passes out. Okay. Doggies. Hey now, settle down. Sorry I took so long. You're not allergic to dogs, are you? Are you guys just gonna be washing dogs? Taking care of dogs? Is that your job? That would be very cute. That'd be very cute, and I'd be very wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. This is Chum, and this is Taida, and that's Kika. Kika's not really used to people yet. Me, I'm Sun. I'm Nenato. Oh, my name's Jack. Nice to meet you. She sticks out her tongue, and I zap. She sticks out her tongue, and I zap. Idiot. You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm not going to do anything bad. Are you a nice guy? I don't know. I think I am. What will our job be? Before we talk business, let's chat. We'll be able to speak more frankly if we get to know each other better. Speak frankly? Right now, I'm talking to a very scared Nenato, so no matter how much we talk, I'll never get to know the real Nenato. I like seeing what's inside people's hearts. They're much deeper and more interesting than people's exteriors. That's sorta confusing. I don't follow. Son, do you like dogs and other animals? I do! I love them too. But in Behmord, dogs are eaten for their meat. It's against the law to own them as pets. But I'm in a pretty high position around here, so I get to keep them. I like dogs too. Anyone who's a dog lover can't be bad. Dogs are simple and straightforward. They wear their hearts on their sleeves. When they're hungry, they'll howl. When they're lonely, they'll come to you for affection. People get hungry and lonely too, but sometimes people hide those feelings away. And now we've used the dogs as a nice example to explain to you how hiding your feelings away is not something that you necessarily need to do. And just like the dog howls when they need to, you can let out your truth too. So why don't you tell me everything you really know about everything? Oh, buddy. He's smooth. That doesn't mean he's good. You know? It's like I want to trust him. There's an issue with that, and that is that he wants me to trust him. And so if I trust him, and he wants me to trust him, then I've done what he wants, and now he can use me. Am I acting like I've been traumatized by the manga? Yes. Do you know why that is? It's because I've been traumatized by the manga. Great. The differences between people and animals are on the outside. Inside, we're all the same. I like what's on the inside better, and I like dogs because I can see what's inside them. I want to come to like you both. That's why I want to be frank with you. I thought we'd be put through hell here, so I was going to run away. But even if I did escape, my family's dead, and I have no idea where to go. I've always been alone, and, by myself. But now, instead of running away, I want to just stay here and just do my job. Oh, that's it. Don't worry. We'll take good care of you. I promise. It's like a script, man. It's like when you go into a therapist's office and they know the script a little too well and they're not really treating you like a person. Because the script is like, it's like, here at JB Darkness Industries, we treat everyone like their family. We'd really like to know your personal desires, needs, goals, wants, superstitions, and fears. That way we can use them to manipulate you more effectively in future negotiations, like when you try to ask for a slight raise to your barely livable salary. We'll refuse, and we'll use your fears, traumas, and and desires to manipulate you. Ah, God, oh, it's so skeezy. Oh. Son, the world rests upon thy shoulders today, son. What do you do? Those dogs might attack you if you attack him. Like, seriously. Why are you laughing? Because you forgot the signal, didn't you? Oh, I could kill you. All right, then. We know each other a little better than we did at the start. Yes, we do. Signal. Now to introduce your job to you. Can't eat if you don't work. These dogs are both boys, and they're good boys. So you two are going to have sex with them. That's your job. Oh my God. Oh my God, wow. Never in a million years did I think that's where this was going. Sex? What sex? Why? Because I like watching people have sex with animals. Do it. Take off your clothes and stick out your ass. I really get to show my butt? Pow! Ready! I go first. Whoa. You've got a dick? Huh? You're a boy. That's a penis. Son, you're a boy? I guess? Fucking hell. No. They said it was two girls. Two boys can't have sex. What is sex anyway? Son. Zap. Oh. Right. Woof, 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 woof. That fucking hurt. That hurt. Ah! Shut up and get over here. Son, you did it. I did it. Ow. Owie. You idiot. Get up. What? Huh? Oh! That fucking hurt. Of course he's a blessed, right? Like, of course he is. He's got power. Fucking hell. Huh? That's my legs. They came off. Oh, that's a jailer or something. That wasn't the guy. What the fuck? Ivan? Don't kill them, but he lied to you, brother. He's blessed with electric powers. He's valuable. We can use him. Then, how about the one who pissed herself? I don't want someone with an incontinence problem having sex with my dogs. I don't need her. But you can't kill her. Killing is wrong. I understand. Brother, this one looks like he's going to die. I'll stop the bleeding. Throw him here. Ah! Ah! Ha 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 ha! Ah ha ha ha! Ah! It's waste to use your blessing on slave. Ivan, bring him downstairs. Son, from now on, you will devote your life to Behmord. For the remainder of your life, you will be restrained in order to provide us with electricity. That is the fate God has bestowed upon you. No, the fate bestowed by our king. Oh, my head hurts. You okay? Of course not. Now give me something to smoke. I'll smoke too. Mr. Agnew. Ooh. And she's there again. Judah, I saw a burning head outside. What is that thing? Doma's outside. Go ask him. Oh, I thought Doma had some kind of psychological illness and wasn't working with us anymore. When I explained the situation, he came. What did you say to get him to come out? I told him we'd found something he'd left behind. Bring more bullets! I've still got some, but just to be safe. On it. He looked at me. Now you're cursed. It's weird. He's only a head, but he's still alive. Oops, I'm all out. You should have said so sooner. Oh, that's a flaming spit, dude. You're dead. You are insta-gimmed. That's one shot, man. Oh, Agni. Oh, Agni. You beautiful bastard. Splat. Fire. He spit a bullet at me. Hot. It's burning. Whoa. Whoa, I'm burning. Shit. I brought your bullets. Huh? Soldier, call for Judah. Run. Oh, that's Doma. That's him. Doma. How do you know my name? Why do you have... Those are my flames. Why are you still alive? What trickery is this? My flames won't extinguish until they've used up their fuel. That's my blessing. Who are you? Speak. You killed my sister. I didn't ask about that. Oh, did I really kill her? Judah. I killed her? Did I kill her? Oh, maybe he has a psychological disorder also. Will you ever forgive me? What if he found God or something? What are you? What? I'll do anything except die. What should I do? Soma! Press the button. Press. I'm Togata. My name is Togata. My favorite movie is, well, there's a ton of them, but I guess Dead Alive, Star Wars, Home Alone, etc., etc. Movies are basically movies, you know. Alright, let's cut this part out during editing. From the top. My name is Togata. I like cultural history, especially 1990 to 2200. What they had going for them back then was movies. I love movies. Movies are legacies from the olden days before they were blessed. They're motion pictures that last about 2 hours. Up until the Cultural Revolution of the 23rd century, they made countless numbers of them. My family had a ton of movie footage that was passed down through the generations. I watched the stuff my dad gave me every day, repeatedly. What's funny is that I watched it all so many times that it became what fueled me. But then the house I lived in was bombed to nothing by Behmord. And I lost all that movie data. This is the part where the music starts to swell. I couldn't watch any more movies. By the way, I'm built so that if I can't watch movies, I die. True story. I can put up with not eating or masturbating or sleeping, but movies are the one thing I can't go without. Girls shouldn't say the word masturbating. If you want to know how badly I can't handle going out without movies, it's bad enough that I'd rather kill myself first. No, I mean it. I tried. I even tried it. I swear. My soul was buried in snow. But one day, one of my lackeys, a baldy, zoom in here, a baldy who worked for me shot some interesting footage. Right after this man got caught up by some Behmord guys and was living as just a head. He was blessed with regeneration. He had this wild appearance. If I had to compare him to something, he had eyes like Zorro and a body like the Human Torch. He was buck naked with a flaming cock, dick. Sounds better, though. That guy was constantly on fire. In this world turned white by snow, the red of those flames really glowed. I'd never seen a blessing like it. Why is he on fire anyways? Why is he naked? Why was he captured by Behmord? I thought to myself, I want to know this guy better, and I'm sure you all do too. He melted the snow my soul was buried in, and that's when the light bulb came on. I'd make him the hero, and me, I'd be the director. I'd shoot my own films. A fire was lit in my heart. If my movies were gone, then I'd just make my own. Before I knew it, I had a Sony camera in my hand. I wanted to try shooting my own movie. And so, from now on, I'm going to capture as many of my words and gestures on camera as possible. I can use the footage if this ever becomes a documentary. I might turn it into an action film, a non-fiction action film. I lost my computer, so I don't know how I'm going to edit it. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. In any case, I'm going to capture the flaming exhibitionist from the hateful Behmord. It's got me more excited than I've been in a while. And as for the title of the movie, Mystery, The Truth of the Snow Project. Fire Project, Fire Snow, Red, Dead, Fire, Fire Pussy. That's it, I've got it. Fireman. Fire Punch Volume 1, end. What am I looking at here? Doma burned him to a crisp? I don't know. I don't know. That's the end of the volume, folks. That is the end of the volume. I don't know what this sequence is. I do know what this sequence is. He probably goes to punch Doma and it doesn't work. And Doma says, I'll do anything except die. And demonstrates remorse? He doesn't say, I'm so sorry, but he says, will you ever forgive me? I'll do anything except die. What should I do? Again, the, theological fear of death thing? That's what I think it is. But I don't know. My God. Happy guy to dog rape? Escape to legs chopped off? Your sister's dead to now her spitting image with the same fucking ability works for the enemy? Maybe she couldn't die. Maybe she regenerated without any memories. Maybe not. Either way, it's fucked up. Seems like that's the person who's been causing you the most harm now. And the one thing that was worth living for, the revenge part, falls flat because he's not sitting there on his throne going, I killed everyone you love, and now you come to fight me, fuck you. He's not doing that. He's not doing that at all. Instead, he's emotionally distraught and broken. And that's no fun. I mean, you could go and beat a dead horse, but the horse is already dead and you don't get to kill it. So not only does everything suck, but everything sucks in an irreparable way forever. Wow, Fujimoto. And this city is fucked mega. Bigly. Big fucked. There's a level of grossitude here that's novel. That's new. It's pretty cool. You're just a commodity. Humans are of value, slavery's normal, rape is accepted. All those children in all those places with little, it's time for prayer, everybody together. Or the little, cutesy scene of all the little girls in frilly dresses being fed crackers by a fat bastard. Right? Those all evoke stuff. That's not just, oh look, they have church. That's not what that fucking is, y'all. That's not what that is. That's bad. Okay. Some back away from the things. We've got our meta framing now. We've got some multi-layered stuff and a storyteller inside story, a narrator inside narrative, which is interesting. We've got some incredible flips of character and roller coasters of wild rug pulls. Awesome. The conciseness with which Fujimoto is able to deliver on solid, not necessarily unique scenes. Scenes like the cabin, rape, chains, knife scene, okay? That scene I've seen elsewhere. I've seen it somewhere else. I can't tell you exactly where because I don't know off the top of my head. But I've seen some formulation of that scene more than a few times. This one reads really well and is super coherent and really concise, and it happens fast and it doesn't waste any time, and it's as punchy in all of the emotional gut punches as it could possibly be, even if it did waste more time and spend more time doing the thing and more pages and more stuff, right? But instead, it's as trimmed down as it needs to be, and it's exactly what you want. It's exactly what you want, no bloat. And so the experience of reading it, how do I put it? It's like riding without a suspension. Something like that. It's like a hard frame bicycle versus one with a suspension. You put all the fluff there, you're still going the same places, but you're not feeling the road. You're not right up to it. You're not right up against the metal. In this particular experience, it feels like we're bare metal on a road, and it's a rough, bouncy fucker of a ride, but you really feel the road. You really know what's there. It's not some distant, smooth sensation of glassily floating across the surface of the thing, casually letting it slide past you, which some manga really are, and that's not a bad thing, right? All that fluff lets it all slide glassily past you with no bumps and no shocks. This is all bumps, man. It's all fucking bumps. What a ride. Alright, that's the end of Volume 1 of Fire Punch. He sure does punch with fire sometimes, doesn't he? This is awful. This is awful. It's the best thing I've ever read, and it's awful. Fireman! Thanks, buddy. Thanks, buddy. Alright, I'll see you next week for more Horrible Death Cold Fireman. Much love. Don't do any of the stuff in this manga, please. Peace.